One plus something you been talk long and you've been looking where all Aboriginal people only where only stop long place. Now you know how mamas. You know talk long this lah.
Sila ori stablon deste ta. Mi looking no kat dibai. Na on mia. Na mi pra on paini wara tu. Mi pra to ose mi pra sa drink kut pra wara dong ya. Na mi pra korongap mi pra to ose mi pra on one bro mi pra skin bro mi pra tu mi pra no piring kut.
So just like you making me thinking also long peles, also manim long peles.
Mi now mi tintin bro mi piring ose ma. Man dom press bro mi kat boost na or santin or kut pra wara mi start na mi pra kama bro nya sorry mi pra no na pising kut pra win tu. Na mi pra kon paini wara tu. Na oranya ori paini disila wanemia oro wara ori wakon dikim wanemia. Westana ori wakon kisim oro wanemia. Oro wara disila tom western. And now mi piring wase oi turangu man tom press bro mi pra stop ko straight. Na oro turangu ya man or stop on reset.
So making me thinking also me must hold him strong giram blue.
Now mi piring wase ma. Mi kausen suppose company agusatia or company ori bakara mi pra by stop or semia because company stop from press bro mi pra now ya. And now mi tintin bro mi kama por se. O turangu man isla tu or company ori dikim or kiram blong or aspresa. And now making tintin or sem. Ai turangu ating dom press bro mi pra tu dom panguna suppose or dikim by or sem Kenya. By or sem isla or turangu ya or or rawina. Em tintin bro mi walking ma.
You stop how much moon now you harimol sem online by blowing up all pylon.
And now mi pra kama blong up now. Ating isla stantini mo kon start na wa. Mi pra sabi na mi pra kama. And now mi pra kama blong pakia na or arawa or to sem. Ei. Oro usatia or rambori I finish. Mi pra harim now or rambori I finish. One time usatia prensona mi mania prensona mi ko looking bush now.
Okay.
And now start bro him. And now mania to why and I think driver bike come up now yeah. And mania I'm right I finish on bush. One time people bring him and now you go stop now. And now something come up now.
So you've been really bit boy to mass now.
I'm 18 years old yeah.
Okay.
16, 18.
So you play.
Because me no got beat. Me go over to sima. No, me Sandia.
You come up anyway. So you joining all the boys now you play go.
Me orokita play go. One time pokata. Me pokata. First time me play walking part them pokata. Me no one time. Amta.
Now you play using pokate lohusat.
Yeah, me play using me around or me like kidding or rami yeah. And now.
Okay, so 1989.
And now 1989 I start this something because me start rombra time now or something me no kiria to masa
Riot squad been come behind all amika.
Right squad na Poris is right squad and Poris.
Well, riot squad all police.
Emo right now come now or smoking or da or outside.
Lowe.
Emia don't start on arawa ikamanta from pakia na rompangu na where up mi pra kon stop ya. Anta from kuaba. Or finishing or get up. Or you combining or like finding this on ya. So when I stop where now Oscar Osi stop where because it's Oscar ya picking from Teru ya from pakia. Now or ranya army or to say Osi em stop where. And no, mi press stop yet on Perez. No to
say. So Oscar bin walk lompangona tula ka.
Mi no kat walk. Mi stop on Perez.
Oh, so that's all min stop on ten.
Mi stop on ten ona. Tu or right now or mi best man dong or mi isla one mi or like aita. Or right now or line straight on orim nisa on starting nisa santina.
Okay.
Now mi go now. Iko now. Now santini come up finish. Ori accompagni more now or rice quat accompagni or isla or mana.
The solo online you blow him down peninsula pylon or electrical whatever.
Power line
Yeah. Now you been stopped too. Now you blow him.
Past time or even broken man. Or past time or broken now nipla join more. Because no one planet at all.
You know one planet.
You know one planet at all.
So
Or
you
walking
been
in
stopped
something.
them only down in. Okay.
Now past time or walking Python up wrong company. Or they kissing or one or Rhinamite. Behind time or kissing Rhinamite now. Na mino sai or saying or kissing or some one or Rhinamite. Mi pra behind more tasora. Mi pra do kuru one standing because mi pra tu yung kom. Poret na or yung ko bauta. Yumi pokong poret ng oro ami na oro dice kwata. Now iko now. Mi pra hari more saying. Try pra guys now mi mo come up. Right.
So tell me when go how much pylon some pole you play down in.
Huh?
Tell me been stop one time all how much pylon you play been down in.
Past time or one platasora. Ori bakarap one plataso. Nisla one pylon in bakarap now. Ori yarim osem. Una para pylon ori shooting don't happen. This no one crew in planting group ya. No mi pra ro panguna tasor. Sampra from way don't kongara don't way. Ori buma. Ori walking or sema. No iko now. Iko now. Or tokosem. Mi pra stab inside. Tasor mi pra go ken don't walk ken don't contract. Mi pra stab from fight tu na tasor mi pra come up and join him or contract ken. Na mi pra join him or this is one thing or one him. No mi pra sana pi or power post ken. Mi pra hari one company ken. Un trick ya. And now mi pra join him or contract ken na. One thing usa them. This is a contract ken one him. Bamune ya. This is the name right Bamune.
Nemblong company bamune.
Mi pra sila kontrake bro mi pra ya. Sila kontrake bro mi pra. Dom pakia sila bamune ya. Now mi pra so any more ken or right now or group.
Long
Kontrake au ni kan. Tete arang tahu gonori de yo na puangka na puwaka ko medico. No mi pra sta from company yet na mi pra on so any more. Biara
again na gosta na pimolo pools
or to sem hey you pra con duki or biara tu mi pra non sabe mi pra workman ya mi pra workante mi pra ya mi pra na baski mi pra na on right now or biara or na lusi mi pra vai kiri one time you pra ya mi pra toki more do right squad mi pra toki more sem now one pra man to sem one pra man spy mi toki mi pra duki mi pra na mi to sem or display ya. Ori o woko nisra kontarakia. On disra or biara tasoria. Now mi pra arim nisra now. Broken bush now. One pra man talking mi pra saying, hey, next step I fighting mi pra now ya. Ori mi pra finish. You pra gon walking trick ya. You pra tasori pra gon bending or nisra or fine or ya. Now mi pra arim now. Mi pra no stop wrong up. Mi pra losing contract now. Mi pra broken bush ko finish. Now mi pra no stop now. So you pra tasori you pra com bakarap mi onisra one mi or power poster. You pra no stop now. Oranya. Ora pra lá or com bem more yeta. Ori shooting more. Mi pra dona opinis. Mi pra soni or biara now mi pra go out now.
Now you play come again na blow him down simplement no ga.
Mi pra bem nisra from mountain straight. Mi o com ground yo com brakia. Nisra one pra tasori mi pra bem. Nisra anta tasori. Planti one me ko poster. Ori tori bakarap.
So tell me you join one time ola ting blow you sabe also monem. You been walk long ting with him still.
Tintin bro mi santina mi orim dong dawenya mi orim yet.
Na tasol long here long peles time you join him.
don't press.
Tell me join him BRA now. Ting ting blow you been also one him something you been make him you know you join him BRA.
Tinti bro mi em kama porsem. Atim ba mbra making morsem na by losing mi pra ya ro company ya. By losing isla mining by business. Atim oranya ro working good na mi pra no kat. Mi pra working making good ya. Tinti bro mbra em kama porsem. Atim ba mbra bang your santinya atim your isla company by business. Isla one year mining ya.
So like blow you play by mining company must out.
And buy out because mi play looking more man. Isla ya one year mining and buy bakarap mi umi oro kita now ya. And buy bakarap mi isla one year. O press from bla on one year wildlife from bla to buy bakarap. Also isla oro Australia Darwin ya.
Okay, so mine blow you and me.
Come don't wait
continue
from
long ting back long that way.
And now mi story also man. Hey Trango. Mi talking or jampra man or sim. Hey mi do kuru perestre oro. Suppose you pula orim disla santina mi orim disla paita. You must stop from one bra tintin tasona bambra orim disla paita. You pula no can walking planti tintin. You must worry on one bra tasio. Emi kutra tasio. Paita mi kutra. By arbi mi pra. By mi pra arbi or Trango.
Now you been holding gun too?
Mi pra orim tasio. Disla mi pra orim ya. Emi no bron. Where ya?
Make him long overseas.
Overseas. Mi pra walking home. Up him.
You play walking here.
Mi pra walking. Na this la taso mi pra walking pipe. One ten is la fokat.
Okay.
One ten fokat. You me walking.
Now you play been walking low. Where one in place you play been walking.
Mi pra walking dong ya. Na mi pra walking dong up.
Number
Press. Lo this la. Mi pra walking dong ya na mi pra walking dong up. Mi pra walking. Now instead of pocket, no kat mania talking mi pra. Mi pra mi this la one this la one mi do ya. Mi pra putin was in. Mi pra putin lava. Blow mi. Mi or cutter sa.
Okay. Okay.
Mi pra making more sense na. Walking by.
Looking long time you play been walk fight. You been looking more army die or police or whatever?
Ori die.
You looking more?
Mi pra looking more. Mi pra looking more die. Pranti ori die.
Play shooting more now die.
Ori mi pra shooting more die.
All shooting some blow you mean?
All shooting some problem mi pra. Ori die. Mi pra die tu. Or army tu ori die. Na mi pra die dom kiram bro mi pra. Mi pra die dom kiram bro mi pra. Mi pra no pore dom die. Mi pra surrender. So you must die by mi pra. Die by mi pra by mi dom die bro mi pra yet. Bulut bro mi pra yet. Suppose mi pra ro die. By mi pra bakarap ya. By mi pra bakarap. Because mi pra by mi dom bulut bro mi pra. Em this last something. Mi pra no care on one mia ans bro one mia or ami or die squad. Mi pra no pore. Mi pra surrender. By mi pra die dom this la kiram bro mi pra.